development in that case of violence, of the communal violence that broke out in Delhi on Saturday night is that a case has now been registered against the organizers of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, the Bajrang Dal and other organizations for carrying out a religious procession on the eve of Saturday night during Hanuman Jayanti in Jahangirpuri in Delhi without any permission. One accused person named Prem Sharma of the Vishwa Hindu Parishad has been arrested. So the Delhi police now saying that no permission was given for this so-called Shobha Yatra. And cases have now been filed against the VHP and the Bajrang Dal who organized this procession, where, as you can see in these videos, participants were seen brandishing weapons, many of them holding swords. Even minors were seen in this procession carrying swords, knives, sticks, even country-made pistols or kattas. Hundreds of people were part of this procession that then turned violent in Jahangirpuri, close to a mosque. Let's go across to Neeta Sharma for more on this. Neeta, now a new update, a new development in this case. Questions, of course, were being asked about how was this allowed to happen? How could this procession take place? Who gave permission? At one point of time, we had a participant in this procession speaking to Sukirti on a Sunday, claimed that they had permission for this rally. Was permission asked for? Was permission given? Or was permission not asked for in the first place?
See, Sarah, the same question was asked to the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Rakesh Asthana, during his press conference also. He cleverly, dodged the question. He said that the processions which were passing on, the three processions passed on from this route. This is the Kaushal Chowk from where the processions passed. He cleverly said that they passed on through their designated route. This is the Kaushal Chowk, that is the masjid. The mandir is there. The processions were supposed to pass from this route. The first two processions passed on peacefully. Those are the processions which had permission. The last procession, which started at about 4:15 p.m. And the violence started at about 6:15 p.m. The procession, when it reached the masjid gates, the people who were participating in the procession, they increased the volume, the loudspeaker volume. People who were offering prayers inside the masjid came out. I spoke to one cleric also. He also explained that they came out and they asked the people in the procession to lower down their loudspeakers so that they can also offer prayers. Right now Ramzan days are going on, so they were also offering prayers. But the crowd did not listen to them. They kept their volumes high, and in fact one of them also tried to put a flag on the walls of the masjid. Though this part of the claim made by the cleric, the Delhi Police Commissioner denied. He categorically said that nobody tried to put a Hindu flag on the masjid. But now the probe investigations are now showing that in fact the third procession had no permission. Now Delhi Police claims that they have registered the case against the organizers of the third procession and now would be taking action against them. These were the questions which were being raised since the day when the violence broke out in this Jahangirpuri.
Neeta, sorry to interrupt you there. I just want to clarify, have they been arrested or has a case been filed against certain members of the VHP and the Bajrang Dal for taking out this procession?
See, people have been named, people have been identified. Even if they are not arrested, it is a matter of time that they would be arrested. The big step is that Delhi Police now claims that no permission was granted to the last procession which was taken out. And this is the procession which, triggered violence in this area. So obviously, the government, the Ministry of Home Affairs is also going to ask tough questions from Delhi Police. So obviously, they are also going to put some stringent sections against this organizers of this last procession. But as far as these investigations, the wholesome investigations are concerned, 14 teams have been formed. The crime branch is investigating. But this is a very interesting part now that the Delhi Police claims